Hey everybody, I'm Mattors, and congrats, we hit 200 subscribers this week. I am very happy that this happened. In light of this great milestone, I'm going to do something a little special. I'm going to reveal my whole sneaker collection. Why? Because all the other sneakers I have to review are currently shipping on StockX. Yeah, StockX takes a little longer than I expected. So far I got the Jordan 4s, the Jordan 4 breads come in, and comment down below what shoe I should get next. I'm thinking the Jordan 11 breads, or maybe the Yeezy Wave Runners. One of the two. Alright, without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to start out with my Jordan 1 collection. I only have 2 Jordan 1s. The first being my homage to Holmes. I got these at Reset. I paid about $280 for these shoes. Dub shoe. We got half of the Chicago's on one side, half of the Reds on the other. Really is one of my grails in my collection. Next, we have my Jordan 1 Royal Paint Splatters. These are a very interesting shoe. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's got this weird paint splatter effect all over the shoe. I actually got these shoes off of a kid who I was tutoring. He had a pair of these. He sold it for me for $15, so I really couldn't pass it up. But I think about flipping these shoes because one, they're Jordan mid-top. Two, they're not really Royals, but I still think they're pretty cool. I definitely think it'll be a lot better if they were a high top. If you're looking for a cheap alternative to the Jordan 1 Royals, it's not a bad shoe. Don't have any Jordan 2s because I don't really like them. So we're gonna move on to my Jordan 3s. Starting off, I got my classic black cement 3s. I copped these actually off of GOAT. I paid about $170 for these. Pretty good deal on these. The classic Jordan 3 and a must-have in everybody's sneaker collection. Next, I have my Jordan 3 True Blues. A lot of my sneakers kind of have a little bit of story to them. So this shoe I copped off a buddy of mine last year. And when I got it, these shoes were completely beat up and like torn apart and everything. So I went ahead and got a buddy of mine and we repainted these shoes together. I paid about $40 for these shoes. Was a really great deal. Made them look almost brand new besides the little yellowing on the toe. Great shoe. I wear these a lot in the summertime. Next, we have my Jordan 3 Triple Whites. Story behind this shoe is a buddy of mine had them. I really wanted it, so I traded him a pair of Vans for it. I wasn't really much of a Jordan guy. I preferred Vans more. So that was a very easy trade. I have them on lace right now because I recently cleaned these shoes. I really like these shoes because they are a great alternative to, say, the Air Force Ones. Not like I don't like Air Force Ones. I just think they're very saturated, very basic. Kind of everybody has them. So this is kind of like that all white shoe that not a lot of people have. I could pretty much rock these with anything. My next Jordan 3 on my list, I saved the best Jordan 3 for last. My infrared 23s. This was my first pair of Jordans. I really love these shoes. I don't think I'll ever get rid of these. These will always stay true to my heart. Can't forget the sneaker that really started it all. Next, we have our Jordan 4s. Kicking that off is our military blues. Did a review on these. Awesome classic sneaker. Needs a re-release though. Needs a re-release. We gotta see these babies return. I got these off GOAT. Paid $100 for these. Definitely one of those must-have Jordan 4s in your collection. Next, we have my favorite Jordan 4, the white cement. True OGs on my channel know that it's the first sneaker that I ever reviewed. I really love these sneakers. They're such a timeless shoe and such a wearable shoe. You can beat the heck out of them and still look really good. One of my personal favorites in my collection. I got these off eBay for about $126. Amazing deal on that. Next, we have our Jordan 4 Drake Signature Edition. It's kind of a wild card in my collection. I don't really wear these a lot, but I just think these shoes just look so cool. And I especially love them for little Drake Signature on the tongue. Awesome dope sneaker. Purple and orange makes a very weird combination. I just love it. I got this off a sneaker resale store. I think I paid about $120 for these. Great deal. I could definitely flip these, but I'm not going to because I just love having this shoe in my collection. Next, we have my Jordan 4 Fire Reds. I just recently got these shoes repainted because the midsole is just cracking up too much. So Nike, please re-release this shoe. We want to see that return of the Nike Air in the back and have that awesome, nice leather quality that you're giving on Jordan 4s now. Awesome shoe. I got these on eBay for about $80. You always got to keep on hustling for your shoes. Really like these shoes. Really good for the fall. And of course, it's just a classic. Moving on to the Jordan 5s. We have my Jordan 5 Grape. Super dope shoe. Can't really wear these a lot because they don't really match with anything. But I think it's very dope. It's definitely a must-have Jordan 5 in your collection. I got these on GOAT for about $70. Had a lot of fun shooting the video for this shoe. It's got that nice purple and emerald color mix. It's so 90s, but that's why I love it. I really just like classic shoes like this. Next, we have kind of a beater in my collection, Jordan 5 Oreos. So the story behind this shoe is a buddy of mine couldn't pay for gas, so I just took his sneakers. I believe that was an equal payment. He didn't really care much for them either though, mostly because they were just a very beat up pair of shoes. For my Jordan 6s, I'm gonna kick this off with my infrareds. This is just such an awesome shoe, that black and red. For a lot of people, this is their grails, and I can definitely see why. It's just so clean with that black and red and that icy midsole. Very awesome shoe. I paid $188 on these. Definitely a must-have for your sneaker collection. My next pair of 6s are my reflectives. Another wild card in my collection. I like taking these to parties and concerts, mostly because that reflective upper on the top helps me stand out a little bit in the crowd. I really like these. Don't really wear them much, only really on special occasions. I paid retail for these, $220. Saw these on the shelf and I was like, whoa, I gotta get these. Next we have my Jordan 11s. And this is the only pair I have. This is the Jordan 11 Barons. Very clean shoe, probably one of my most worn Jordans. They kind of just go with everything. I kind of have these as like my gym beaters. I paid $25 for these at Plato's Closet. I figured why not. Next we have my Nike SBs. This shoe is just a tank. It's got very thick leather and just can take a beating. Of course I use this for skateboarding and for a lot of events where I don't care to get my shoes dirty. Very reliable shoe. I recommend everybody to have some sort of Nike SB in their collection. Definitely one of the most wearable shoes out there. Alright, moving away from Nike, we have my All Terrain Ultra Boost. This was kind of a failed custom. This is the Oreo colorway. It's black but white on the midsole. But I wanted to do this like triple black custom to them and I failed horribly. Next is a very popular shoe, my Ultra Boost. This is the triple black Climacool colorway. I had these shoes since 2017. It's kind of tearing apart right now, but holy crap, does this shoe hold up. I mean, it's actually started to crease. It's really held up quite well. This shoe took a massive beating. I pretty much wear these as like my work shoes now. Super reliable shoe. Still looks very dope today, even though it's all discolored and starting to rip a little bit. Might have to retire these shoes someday. Up next is a grail in my collection, my Yeezy 350 Zebras. Oh my lord, do I love these shoes. Ever since I was in middle school, I've been wanting a pair of Yeezys. As soon as I turned 16, got a job, worked hard, and got me a pair of these shoes. It truly is more than just a sneaker. It's honestly a symbol of my hard work and dedication. I got these on GOAT for only $245. Doesn't really seem much for a lot of people. At the time, that was a lot of money for me. These shoes were a little beat up when I got them, but I cleaned them. When I first got them, these things were not even white at all. They were just straight yellow. Put a lot of work in these shoes to get them to where they are now. I don't think I'll ever get rid of these shoes. It's such a personal favorite shoe. I just love them so much. Next is a shoe that we all know, the Vans. Picked this up at a Vans store in the mall. It's a classic shoe. Kind of one of those shoes that I wear when I really don't have anything else to wear. I don't really wear these a lot because I think they're very basic and everybody else has them. Nevertheless, it's still a really cool shoe. Next has got to be the grail in my collection. It is my Gucci M Prime Black Low. That's right, I have a pair of Gucci's. I've worn these to so many high school dances, so many special occasions. These are my go-to for stunting. This was a shoe that I worked super hard for. I still have the receipt to these shoes. These were $400. Very crazy amount for a sneaker. But ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted a pair of Gucci's. The sneaker is just so clean. I can honestly wear this with anything. And of course, it is a personal favorite. And that was my sneaker collection. Hope you guys all enjoyed this 200 subscriber special. It really means a lot to me to know that my YouTube channel is kind of going somewhere. YouTube is kind of one of those things that I always wanted to do, but never really got around to it. But now that I've started back up, man, I just can't quit now. So like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below any more video ideas, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.